Hello, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're having a nice, good day out there. Let me put on the music. Yeah. This game has some good music. So, let me preface this game with a few things. First off, this is a speedrun. This is the first speedrun I've done in quite a while, so I might be a little rusty. Might be very bad at this. I'm expecting to be. Another thing. Whoa! Hello, Phil. Thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Yes, these graphics are pretty amazing. It reminds me of a lot of, part-time UFO, I don't know, but it reminds me of Dadish, and it reminds me of a handful of other, smaller indie games. Most of them made in Game Maker, so I have a theory that this one is also made in, Game Maker Studios, but I have, no idea. Um, how is this? This is kind of, the timer's kind of blocking stuff there, so let's lower it. Alright. So, thank you for the 6 months, Phil. Really appreciate it. So there's a speedrun contest going on right now, with like a $3,000 pool going in it. Anything in the top 10 gets you at least $100. So I thought, I'll buy this game. I'll try speedrunning it. Just because I was also looking for a game to speedrun anyways. So it all kind of worked out. I don't think I'm gonna end up in the top 10, quite frankly, because a lot of people are really good at this game. But I don't know, I haven't actually tried playing this game yet. I did a quick... Hello, Ninquil, hope you're having a good day. Very nice and bright out here. And, I mean, we're getting ready to speedrun, which is always a good time. Speaking of which, you may notice that I don't currently have my VTuber avatar, my PNG tuber avatar, in the bottom left-hand corner. Grinding out task in Legends Arceus. Nice! That definitely sounds like a good day, doing some grinding, some work and stuff like that. Can't really watch or listen, but I'll at least host and have a window up. Really appreciate that. Whatever, it'll give me the view anyway, I suppose. Thank you for at least stopping by and saying hi, Blake. Really appreciate it. That work thing definitely is probably going to get in the way. But, yeah. So here's the thing with why I don't have my VTuber avatar or anything like that. In this game, there are accessibility options, and you can turn on no damage, and you can turn on infinite jumps. Obviously, that's not allowed for when you're doing a speed run. And if you have them on, they show up in the bottom left-hand corner there, so I could just infinitely jump and keep getting hit and all that kind of stuff. So it's... If you have those on, you're disqualified, but also anything blocking your screen to hide that would have you disqualified as well, because obviously you could be cheating and they just wouldn't notice. I'm gonna try to find an enemy to hit into it a bunch of times. So, if I have my VTuber avatar on... Yep, see? If I have my VTuber avatar on, it obscures that, and I would get disqualified, so I can't have it up. I also thought of having my controller up, but upon setting it out and laying it up, I also discovered that is just enough to block my screen as well. So, yeah, if we play this, you can't see the heart and you can't see the arrow, and obviously I still have it up. So I have to not have anything in that corner blocking anything. So I had to make sure I was putting all my elements in the right spot. The timer is in a decent spot where it's not blocking anything. If you find it intrusive and you think that would be better placed somewhere else, please let me know. I will move it around. The logo in the bottom right-hand corner isn't blocking anything. There's nothing in that corner. I tried also shrinking it. So, whoop, whoop, there we go. I'd also tried shrinking it. Obviously, all it's blocking there is the word select. So, I have everything ready to go. As you can see, my timers are all set. There is not just 2 or 3 times. There's actually 6 levels to go through. But I figured viewing 3 at a time, the current one, the next one, or the previous one, the current one, and the final one would make a lot of sense for what to see. So I have played this game casually. I also just wanted to see how long it would be if I did like just the time trials of each game, each level. Time trials add up to a bit over 16 minutes, or just under 17 minutes, but for this level, it doesn't actually include the boss fight, which adds a significant more time. So last night I tried doing just a playthrough, not really studying, not really practicing, of all the levels, just to see what it would get. And I ended up with a time of about 20 minutes, something like that. It wasn't officially timed, I just looked at a clock. I started at, I think it was 11:12 or 12 past the hour, and when I ended it was like 11:32, something like that, so roughly 20 minutes. So what I'm aiming for today is obviously not great times, but a starting time and improvement as the day goes on, and also figuring out little strategies, the route, a pass like that. So anything that you have to suggest, anything you want to recommend, or anything you know actually works and would be better, go ahead, throw them at me. I'll try my best in like future runs or when I'm practicing individual levels and stuff like that. So accordingly, timer starts when selecting play stage from the first level, and will end when the continue screen shows up for the final hit on the Rex boss. So you do have to do play stage and not time trial, because they are different time. Time trial doesn't have things in the level, so there's no collection screen at the end, which can really affect your timing and stuff like that. That's what adds a significant amount of time onto all my individual level times. But let me just practice. Yep. Timer is good to go. So let's go with the first run in 3, 2, 1. All right. And let's go. So as you can see, this game is called Grapple Dog because we are a dog. And also, we have a grappling hook. Well, that didn't work. Nope. I think... yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Alright. There's also an option in the menu to, turn off, like, stun hits. Oh, that wasn't good. So, like, when you get hit, it doesn't stop the level or anything like that. And for some reason, the default option is to have it on, ah, crap! I got hooked on a ceiling. This game also has great music. Ah, there's a way to skip that. Alright. Alright, so that's level 1, minute 35. Not bad. Alright, this is called Blast Zone. And that's like 10 seconds over the time trial time. Alright. Ah, fuck! Not only did I take a hit, but it was for no reason. Alright. So, by the way, this game's absolutely beautiful. A lot of fun to play. I recommend it even if there wasn't a speedrunning contest going on. No! Fuck! Like, seriously, this game is my kind of jam. Fuck. Alright. Oh! Forgot I had to, Fuck. Forgot I had to fuck. Yep, that's a sentence, Leo. Frig! Alright. Then we have these, like, Donkey Kong-esque moments. If your game can make me compare it to Donkey Kong in a, like, positive way, I mean, that's positive, obviously. Alright. Oh, fuck! I keep forgetting. I need to go to the... See, that's part of the, like, I need to learn how to just learn the path of this game. Because obviously I need to remember shit like that. Alright. Ring the bell multiple times. Because I can. Alright. Mushroom Grotto. I mean, obviously I got a gold time split there. It's all gonna be gold. Fuck! There we go. All right. I thought I was close enough to that to begin with. Alright, go down. Whoops. Alright. What? Sorry. There's a way to do this. Fuck. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna be able to manage it. I need to practice that. This is gonna... That's gonna be like a big stumbling block for me now. Maybe after this run, I'll come back and practice that. There we go. There we are. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck! Whoops. Nope. Not where I wanted to be. That time I actually did get it, yeah. That was a good angle. Alright. Alright, Mushroom Grotto. Alright. Next level. Rocky Road. I love Rocky Road. Anything that makes me think of Weird Al is pretty good in my books. Alright. So there's also a strategy of, like, having less oranges so that in the ending of the level you don't have as much, like, it doesn't count up and things like that. Okay. No! No! Fuck! I was like, no! And then I almost saved it, and then I didn't. Oh, okay. I didn't have to there. I could have grappled after that. I really need to learn the layout of these levels. Yeah. I could have grappled there for some extra speed. Ah. This is bad. No! All right. Ah. Ah, shit. There's a way to avoid that X? Alright. There we go! Fuck! Oh, that was so good until it wasn't. Fuck. Okay. Oh no! I actually lost all my lives there. That was bad. That's really bad. Come on. Fuck! I'm trying to get to that without, needing to grab the X, but I think I gotta just grab it and learn how to do it later on. There we go. No! No! Okay. No! Fuck! Okay. I also need to learn the points in which I can grab cannons and things like that. This is a bad time. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, fuck! I accidentally reset my timer. Because I forgot which of my shoulder buttons it was. Alright. Let's restart this. Let's see if I don't do a little bit better this time around. Okay. I have to remember it's the left trigger that starts my time. If I would have pressed cancel there, it would have kept going. Whoopsie! Alright, let's try going again. 3, 2, 1. I'm not sad that I lost that run. I mean, it was my first run, so there's a little bit there. But I was doing quite badly at that last... Ugh, fuck. Yeah, I was doing quite badly. Oh, yeah. Not that anything for that last run was particularly good. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Aha! I remembered this time. And by remembered, I mean I noticed it at the very last possible second. I didn't get that skip. Okay. This is gonna be a bit longer than my last run. Yeah. Alright. Come on, blast zone. Go away. Sure there was something there I could have done. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Okay. There we go. That was better. Fuck! That was not. Don't know what that vanishing guy's about. Possibly some endgame spoilers. Oops. I should have put no spoilers in my thing. Dude, that time I didn't remember. Oh. Yeah. Just playing this game a whole lot is probably gonna help me. Alright. Right. Alright. Whoa! No, no! Mushroom Grotto. We got past this one, right? Yeah, I tried to do the... Okay. Ugh! There we go. I feel like that took me less tries than last time. There we go. Fuck. Hitting your enemy apparently kills all your speed. Which, I mean, doesn't surprise me. Alright. Alright. Ah, frig. So slow. Oh, right here. Okay. No! No! I can't believe I missed that. I mean, what am I saying? Of course I can believe I missed that. I'm terrible at this game. Fuck! Okay. Again, I don't have to be great at this game yet. I just have to... No! Just have to complete a run. Get a time on my board. It's a learning opportunity. There we go. Mushroom Grotto almost doubled my time. And Rocky Road is where I frigged up and accidentally reset my timer. Frig. Okay. Again, I have to start learning when I can grapple early and stuff like that. Oh, gotta make sure to grab that X. Ah! Frig. That time I would have made it clear. Ah! Frig. I do have to remember some of these levels. Okay. Frig. No! Okay. Jump, jump, down. Okay. Get some good air there. There we are. That was nice. Ah. There we go. Okay. Here's where I death cycled. And I'm gonna say a bit. And it was way more than a bit. So I'm just not gonna bother. Trying. I'll do some IL practices in a bit. Where I will try. And there we go. And this time I'm remembering which side I actually have to press when the timer is up. Wow, that was 10 minutes exact. Okay. Cavern Crash. Penultimate level of this run. Fuck! No! No! Stop bouncing off the wall! Ah, frig. I'm about to die. I'm in danger! Okay. Checkpoints heal you. Alright. I feel like when I was playing casually, I'd fuck that up every time. Oh. Sent myself a bit too far. Nope. Okay! Not doing too bad. Again, for my first run. Nope! Fuck! Nope. No! No! Ah! That's gonna be a time loss. And by time loss, I mean... I don't know what you'd call it. I don't know what you'd call it when you don't have a time established. Oh my god. That sent me so far back. At least it gives me the chance to memorize this a bit more. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm right on top of it. Alright, that was about 3 minutes. Final level. Ugh. Ugh, that was bad. Alright. Yeah, hit me. Okay. No! Don't jump there. Jump there. Woo, that was so close. Don't care. Shit. Shit. Ah, shit! Wrong side! Okay. So this is the boss. And here's a tip, you can skip cutscenes by holding Y. I learned that from experience. So I haven't really seen how people speed the boss. I can only imagine that it is just a lot of practice and a lot of the normal way, honestly. I should have grappled into the cannon there, for example. What? There we go. 2 hits down. It takes 5 hits to take care of this first boss. Fun fact, later bosses take less hits. Well, that sucked. Yesterday I beat the level 4 boss and it only took 3 hits. Now you'll notice that this is kind of an auto-scroller, and that is why later bosses take less hits. They're all kind of auto-scrollers. There we go. Alright, almost there. I missed the cannon. Alright. Come on! I wish there was a way to skip that! I'm losing so much time here just because of cutscenes. Alright, and time is over when continue shows up on this last screen. So, that was my first time. It was not great. I'm just gonna have a drink of water here. So, with some water in my system. And look, we're surrounded by water. That's the way it works, right? With some water in my system, I think what I'm gonna do now is play each level individually, like 3 times, to just get a feel for what I'm supposed to do in each one. So we're not even gonna time it for a little while. I'm just gonna play each level 3 times. But hey, I got a time now, 18:15. I'm pretty sure that would put me absolutely last on the leaderboard. Let me just double check here. Let's go over to the Grapple Dog page on speedrun.com. The last spot, it wouldn't put me last! It wouldn't even put me second last! I would be in position 20 out of 22 if I were to submit this run. You know what? That kind of makes me feel a little good about myself. I wouldn't be last. All right, yeah. I'm checking to see when exactly the time ends. Yeah, it ends when the continue button appears on the results screen. There's kind of a repetition. Ends when the continue button appears on the results screen appears at the end. That should be... Ends when the continue button appears on the results screen at the end. Yeah, it seems like the word appears is repeated there unnecessarily. Oh, by the way, we have some... I'm not 100% sure if this works. Hold on. I did put in Capagen over the weekend. So, I'm gonna... Yes, it does! So, if you type in some emotes in the chat, they now appear on my screen, kind of floating, bubbling upwards. So, I gave myself a GG there to, yeah, see? They're not animated, unfortunately. I didn't realize they wouldn't be. But that's pretty neat. I like it. So, whenever you type in some emotes, they show up on screen like that. Alright. With that being said, let's go ahead and let's just play each level 3 times to get a feel for it. So that was attempt 1, 18:15. Not too bad. And if there's anything in particular I feel like practicing along the way, I might just stop and be like, how do I do this? Nope, that was bad. Yeah, I feel like that might be a better way than bouncing along there. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Oh, that was good. That would probably be better to not bounce there. Nope. Alright. Not doing too badly. Ah, fuck! Okay, so here... Nope. Yeah, okay. Ah, that was bad. I keep forgetting. Okay, so after you hit this checkpoint, hit this. Nope. Okay, so checkpoint. Fuck. There we go. Reminder to self. Checkpoint. Fuck. Oh, and that's the end. Okay. Okay. So checkpoint, then just go straight upwards. I'm sure there was a way for me to retry that. Okay, so checkpoint, straight upwards. That's the thing I'm gonna have to remember. Wow. That's off to a great start. Ah, fuck! There we go. Okay. Well, that's not that checkpoint that I was talking about. And that's also not the checkpoint. Although, that was done better as well. Now it's this checkpoint here coming up. Yes! Okay. Oh! I can just go around it! Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good to learn. Can you believe to learn that you can just go around it? Alright. Final try. Outset Mountain. Bad idea here is to jump right away. So, I would recommend to people, don't do that. Alright. Ah! I got it, but it was actually too early. Alright. There we go. I don't think that was actually faster to grab that. I don't think it was faster to grab that, and that was a bad choice. There we go. Alright, so there's definitely some time save possible for my run on that level. Alright. But I think I kind of got it. I have to remember when the ending comes a lot earlier than I expect because the later levels are a lot longer than that one level. So, Blast Zone. Let's see what I can learn from this one. Right. Alright. Nope. Ugh. That's bad. Okay. I didn't have to actually land there, for one. You know what? I'm gonna practice this little section here. Okay. There we go. Okay, one more time. Okay. I think I got a feel for it. Without being able to see it, I didn't know that was not a part where... No! No! Okay, I have to climb a bit here. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Nope! Okay, when I bounce off that, I have to go the other way. Ugh! Okay. There we go. Going good. Going good. There, I should climb up a bit to save myself one extra jump. Okay. I think I'm getting a hang of the game and that level as well. So again, let's do 3 runs. You know what? I am going to try something here. Let's see what happens if I just go all the way up. Oh, yeah! No, that is so much faster. I should be doing that. There we go. Okay, and here... Ah, fuck. Okay. Ah, fuck. No! I missed! Ah! There we go. Oh, I missed. So this is the one where I need to go... Yeah! No! Fuck! Okay, okay, okay. There we go. That time I remember. Okay. Yeah, I'm learning this level a bit more. One more try. One more go at it. One more go at it. Okay. Alright. Not the most idealized version of that level, but still got it down. Or, not the level, that part. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Nope. Okay. Running low here. There we are. Hit that. Now we're coming out to that part. Kind of afraid of hitting the spikes. Okay. There we are. Okay, that was 3 practices on level 2, I think? Was that 2? That was 2. Level 3 is like mushrooms or something like that. Yeah. I'm saving my splits just to remember. Yeah, Mushroom Grotto is level 3. Okay. Ah! Fuck! There we go. Well, let's practice that again. There we go. Now, let's restart the stage and practice that. Okay. Alright, one more try, one more practice. Okay, one. Let's keep going. So if I go... Okay. Okay, this is gonna be it. I'm gonna have to, like, actually look up the positioning and see how people do that. No! Missed that green switch completely. Alright, still have my momentum. Yep. Alright. Need to figure out the exact position. No! Okay, well. This gives me the chance. Okay, so when I'm coming here, dive in. Yeah, okay. That's pretty easy to figure out. Okay, so fuck. Fuck. I'm doing it too late. Frig. That time I didn't get it. Fuck. Fuck! I'm about to die. Oh, yeah! Okay, let's restart at checkpoint and see how I did that. So, I run in, kill him. Nope. 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 Ah! Thought I had the momentum correct there. Wow! That was a power slide. Ah! There we go. Okay, restart a checkpoint once more. I really need to get this down. Ah! That was way too late. There we go. Alright. It has to be at the, like, 1/3 point. I just noticed my fruit is at 69. Nice. Ah! I lost my momentum there. Yes! Okay, let's continue. Okay, that's a skip I can do. That one's no problem. There we are. Okay. What? Well, that was bad. With, like, capital B. Okay. There we are. Oh, my hand's starting to hurt. Okay, that was just attempt 1. Alright. We're gonna try that again. This time, no resetting, no testing things, just trying to do the strats that I figured out. There we are. That's actually not bad. Alright, carrying momentum. I don't know why I did that. Not as clean as it could have been. Also not as dirty as it could have been, so... Nope. Yes! Second try, let's go! Ah, fuck. Fuck! Alright. So I think... already with my second run, I'm gonna have a lot of time cut off. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I think I'm gonna have a lot of time cut off, I say, as I death cycle. Ugh! That was bad. There we are. Okay. Let's go... one more run of this level, and then that'll be it for the practice on this one. Mushroom Grotto. Okay, so. Alright. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Remember when I did the second try earlier? Nope. That was close. This is definitely a trick I should practice more. More than what I'm doing right now? Yes. Ah! Lost it there. Fuck. This is where the speedrunner stubbornness is kicking in. Fuck. And like, I definitely, if I would have done it the casual way, would have gotten it done by now. Fuck. But because I want to get this trick down. There we go. Let's try that again. Alright. There we are. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. That one, I have no excuse for. Alright. I don't know what just happened there. But there was very fast movement that happened. Alright. So that one, I definitely need to practice the skip a bit. But I'll get there with practice. Alright. That was awesome. Thank you very much for that, Ninquil. I think I'll be able to really get that one down. So this one also has a skip in it that I don't know how I'm gonna pull off. But let's just learn the basics here. So I can skip that. There we go. Yep. Not only was that awesome, Ninquil, but you're awesome too. Okay, I can get that hook a lot earlier. Oh! Need that one. And I probably... There we are. Ah, fuck! Okay, so after these 4 cannons, I have to remember I can grapple hook into it. 4 cannons, grapple hook. And I said it in a way that makes me think of a certain infamous online video that people watch to shock each other. I'll leave you alive, robot. You have escaped my mercy today. Alright. What? Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Nope. Ah, fuck. There we go. Okay. Fuck! No! No! Okay. What? What? Okay. I have to remember where certain things are. Yeah, so this is just going to be a whole lot of practice and memory. And also, like, trying to figure out that X skip. Alright. Yeah, jumping in the air. Whoa! Jumping in the air there allows me to, like, grab that X and turn back, which is pretty nice. There we go. Small hop. Okay, that was pretty nice. Oh! Got to make sure to grab onto that. Oh, good thing I got that X. And I remembered that I had to grapple after those cannons. Oh, fuck. Ah, you have to be right on the edge there. Living on the edge. You can't stop the mold from growing. Living in the fridge. Don't know what it is at all. Please, Weird Al, don't sue. You're great. That's the second Weird Al reference I make today. If you guys weren't aware, I really like Weird Al. And if you weren't aware, how? How are you not aware of that? Okay, yeah, so I can just turn back and grapple on there. That works. No! No! Ah! That was so good until it wasn't. Yep. Fuck! Okay. One more practice at that one. I'm not gonna lie here. My left hand thumb is starting to hurt a bit. But we must persevere on. There we go. A little late there on actually grabbing it. Okay. There we are. I didn't need to grab that, but I did. Oh man, I'm so gonna smash my times. Like a boss! Go. Okay. You may live, robot. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Yeah. There we are. Now we come to this part. No! No! Okay. Ugh. Okay. I need to practice that badly. But for now, we'll call that good. Yeah. Alright. So we have 1-5 to go, and then Rex is up. Alright. Cavern Crash. We're about 90 minutes into the stream. Fuck. I don't... Ooh. Woo! I mean, what I really need to focus on this one is not dying at the end. That was my big faux pas. Fuck! Yeah, I really have to... Some of these, it's like I have to get the angle better. and just release earlier? Fuck. Bing bong, bing bong. Yeah, this level is just gonna be practice and knowing when to hook and release. So let's try again and just get more of a feel for this one. Oh. Fuck! That was not correct timing at all. Alright. Whoa, that was weird. Fuck! Alright. There we are. That was a little better. Okay. Ah! Alright, was that 3 times or 2? Either way, I'm gonna call it there for that particular level. I don't think I'm gonna, like, get anything more with the practice from it. Now let's go for this one. Also, because I want to do one more run before I go to midstream break, and for that to happen, I'll need to do it at, like, 1:40 in my stream time. Just to make sure. Oh, fuck. There we go. All right. Ugh. That was kind of bad. Nope. Nope. Come on. Fuck. Nope. And everyone missed. Congratulations, robots. You're great at your job. Ah, fuck. And this time, I remember it's on this side. There we go. And then we need to fight the final boss. But we also need to hold Y to skip. So yeah, you can start holding Y before that cutscene plays, and it'll start doing it immediately. Let's see if I can't knock off, like, full minutes off my time just with this practice. Ugh! Heh. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah! Alright. 2 more hits and Rex goes down. I took the hit. It didn't really matter. I have 4 to take, and also there was health right there. Boom! That was actually pretty good. Yeah, doing this extended speedrun practice day. Yeah, this is definitely gonna help with things. And this would be where the speedrun would end. That was only 1 practice on that level. I'm gonna do that level 1 more time, and then we're gonna go into an actual run. Alright. Let's go. Alright. No! 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 Okay. Why am I panicking? It's not like this is a run. This is why robots will never replace us. Where was that? Where was that light in its mouth coming from? An explosion, I suppose. That's really the only answer I have for that. Explosions make light come out of mouths. Also, I could also theorize that the cosmic telephone that you get afterwards is what's providing the light. Rrrr. Nope! Come on. Whew. Going against the wall was not what I intended on doing there. I could have... exited that grapple a bit earlier. There we go. And now here's where I'd be like, no, stop exploding. Stop exploding. And then this thing shows up. And it provides a green light, so I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know. Okay. So we are just under 20 minutes away from our midstream break. So I think, sorry, just over 20. We're like, 20 to 21 minutes away from it. So I think now's a good time to start a second run of this and see how good it goes. See how much I remember in the, like, 40 minutes of practice I just did. Alright. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom! Come on. Nope, fuck. Ah, fuck! Fuck. No! I think I somehow am doing worse. Ugh. Well, that was weird. I got that skip for a change. Come on. Yeah, that was definitely better. I thought it was so bad, and then gold. Well, I mean, obviously it's a gold. If it's better, it's a gold. Nope. Okay. No! Fuck! Okay. I now realize I probably... Ah, fuck! This is bad. This is a time loss. This isn't gonna gold split. Alright. Alright. Yep, see, look at that time loss. Mushroom Grotto. This one has a potentially huge time save. If I get the skip first try. Even if I just get the skip second try. Okay. Oh, first try, let's go! No, fuck! Ow. Okay, we're almost at the end of the level here anyways. Look at that! 31 seconds ahead! Now, find Rocky Road! Oh! Fuck. Okay. I didn't even need to grab that X, but I did. This one's gonna have some time save just from better playing. Ah, shit. No! Sorry, robot. Nope, you get to live still. I'm gonna name him Buddy Jim. He's a robot that continues to live. He is my buddy Jim. Alright, here it goes. I really want to learn that skip. I'm realizing I'm almost at 0 health, and there it is. I fucking... Oh my god. This is huge time loss. Come on, go, go, go! Go! I'm a little shattered by that. That sucked. That was such a good run up until the point it wasn't. Let's start another run. Let's start another run and try to finish it, and then we'll go to break. Something happens, maybe we'll take a break early. Or something like that. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Ah, fuck! I feel like everything up to that point is gonna be better in my last run. No, no, no. We're restarting. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was actually pretty good. Oh, fuck! Fuck? One more. No. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call an early break. Because if I start now, I won't really be able to finish it off in a significant amount of time. So we're gonna call an early break right now. And redeem, hydrate, and stretch. And when I come back, I'll do a run from